We've all gazed up at the night sky in wonder and have been mesmerized by the stars. But for about 3% of people, it's more than just a fascination, but rather a full-on longing to be home again, somewhere out there. And very often, these people feel like that they're on an important mission in their lifetimes. And as children, they are often very wise for their years. Now, does this sound like you or somebody that you may know? If so, stick around because I've got 11 more signs coming up that you are a starseed. Hi, Adam here of the Medium channel, where we bring you the spirituality behind the message to help you awaken. And if you're enjoying this video, please smash that like button and help YouTube to share this with more people. Now, in a sense, we're all starseeds, because about 200,000 years ago, modern humans and the modern human genome just kind of showed up on the planet. There's no evolutionary link to ancient protohumans or monkeys. Nobody knows for sure where we came from, but us being a seeded species is the most plausible explanation given all the evidence available to us. Starseeds are on a mission to guide humanity in their evolution during this awakening process. Alien souls have been implanted into human incarnations, and very often starseeds forget who they are, and they need to go through the same steps that all humans need to go to open up spiritually and remember who they are. Now, I identified two different types of starseeds. One would be the old souls that have been incarnating continuously for about 14,000 years. They were kind of assigned by whoever our alien ancestors are to assist humans during this phase of evolution. So very often they're incarnated into prominent roles in society or in places where they can make a difference, or they could be indigenous people that were like the medicine men or the shamans. Now, the second type are the new souls. These are the starseeds that come directly from their origins, and this may be their first or maybe their second incarnation here on Earth. So they're especially powerful. There's more of those types of starseeds now more than ever, because we are in this great awakening, this great phase of evolution. There are different types of starseeds, and much of that depends on which star system the starseed is from. And it doesn't have to be just one. Sometimes there's more than one origin. It might even be interdimensional. But the three that are most often referred to, one being the Arcturians, and sometimes you can identify the different types by their vibration or what they're doing here on Earth. And the Arcturians tend to have a very kind of a confident, radiant vibration. They exude wisdom and peace, yet they're warriors and they're great healers and great mystics. Then people talk a lot about the Pleiadians, if I can pronounce that correctly, and they tend to have a very sweet, nurturing vibe. They're the empaths. They're the teachers of the heart, the teachers of compassion, the healers. And then there's the Sirians from Sirius. Are we being serious now? Yes, we are. And they tend to be, their vibe tend to be very sage-like and very powerful. And they're very deep thinkers, philosophers, and teachers. And there's others, but that gives you, a little bit of an idea. Now, here are the 11 signs that you are a starseed. And if you can take most or all of these, then there's a very good chance that you are. And please comment down below if you know of any other signs that I'm missing. There's more than 11 signs, but to me, these are the top 11. And number one is you just don't feel at home. You just don't feel like you belong. You may feel like your family's not your family, like your friends are different. You just have a feeling of isolation, like I don't belong here. The second sign is being an experiencer. In other words, having a propensity to see UFOs, or maybe you even had an alien abduction experience. And maybe that you really just love sci-fi movies, or really just love that type of stuff. So number 3 sign is that animals and babies tend to be very drawn to you. And if you're the type of person that you can be in a room filled with people, and the baby will stare right at you and coo at you and nobody else, and the animals that walk up to you, they're sensing a vibe about you, and you may be a starseed. Number 4 is that you have supernatural gifts like telekinesis or out-of-body experiences, astral travel, ability to remote view. Number 5 is having psychic gifts like mediumship and being able to channel and having precognition and being able to see like auras, see energy, see spirits and stuff like that. Now, are you a very powerful dreamer? You have lucid dreams, visitations in your dream times. Sometimes your dreams are prophetic. Trouble sleeping. That's sign number 6 that you may be a starseed. And sign number 7 is there's just an aversion to any form of cruelty, like despise war, don't understand how people can be unfeeling and can do the things that they do, and have a really hard time dealing with society. Sign number 8 is being highly empathic and very physically sensitive also. So very often starseeds don't like loud noises. They have very kind of refined, amped up nervous systems that are very sensitive to pain, very sensitive to touch, to sights, to sounds. Disturbing images are very difficult to handle, and things like that. And again, being very empathic, feeling what other people feel and feeling the world and feeling the collective is also part of sign number 8. Sign number 9 is you just have a really strong inner knowing of things, that you can read people like books. You just understand intrinsically what's going on in the world, what people are about, what the society's about, what the problems are, and stuff like that. Now, sign number 10 is just loving nature. And very often, starseeds are loners by nature. They tend to be introverted. They may have a few friends that they gravitate towards that have similar interests, but don't have a lot of interest in being part of the crowd or being in the in crowd, so to speak. And they much rather go out into nature and hug trees and stuff like that. And sign number 11 is just kind of always feeling out of place. And there tend to be sort of a shying away from like conformity. Like there's a tendency to not like organized religion, for example, but tend to gravitate more towards like non-mainstream spirituality and stuff of that nature. More than anything, starseeds want to awaken. They are drawn to service. They want to help. They want to help humanity. They want to understand who they are and what this world and what this incarnation is all about. They feel like they are on a divine mission. If you have made it this far in this video, then you're definitely in the right place, because this channel is all about awakening. And if you have not found out what your divine mission is yet, or you question it, or if you want more insight, check out this video over here. This is a very powerful video to teach you how to discover what your ultimate calling is and what your life mission is, and discovering your life purpose. And I thank you, and I'll see you at the next video. Namaste.